we have to go through this again, because I didn't stick the landing. No. You'll see the boss when I'm strong enough to fight it. Until then, you'll simply have to live with the suspense. Oh, you can launch a plane from here. Fairies. This fairy will fly from your pouch and heal you the moment you lose your lost health. It's easily mistaken for a firefly at first, but it glows in the daylight as well as the... We have Sunderline. Oh. No, no, no. Trying to capture it in a way that it's in the compendium. Here we go. It's not low enough for me to grab it. Did it fly off? Did I scare it? I scared it. Zone 8 charge, blow rockets. Now we can either grab a plane or just glide. Plane won't take my stamina though. What's down there? There's a shrine there. Oh, that's the shrine that I... the pinball shrine. Let's go to the moon. Not with those rockets. successful landing. We also visited a sky island. Now, would that be like a little, helmet or something? Is that a great fairy? Star fragment, it is. Okay. That is where this was referring to. Now I'm not sure if you're referring to a horse that I would name Tia or actual Tia. Actual Tia is reading. A horse I would name Tia. I haven't yet tamed any horses. Oh, surprise choo-choo attack. Fair. I think that's a great fairy, no? It's you. I mean, I'm sure all you need is a very simple design. But at this point, it has a life of its own. It worked! Ah, goodness. See? It's all good. Perfect. Okay, 20 rupees. I'm gonna need a lot of rupees to open up the Great Fairy. If it's anything like the first game. And sleepover tickets. And that is our marvelous work. Or as we would say in Maltese, Zbytcha kapolavora. Oh, goodness. Alright, so there's a stable here. you startled me. This is Outskirts Stable, and, oh wait, I forgot to say welcome. Sorry, I have something on my mind. When you came up to me, I panicked. You see, this stage is where the stable trotters perform, or used to. They've been on a break for a while. Seems like there was some sort of trouble. The band leader said they were going to Woodland Stable in Eldon to the northeast, but they haven't returned since. I keep wondering when they'll come back. It's got me so worked up I can't focus on my work. But I have to keep sweeping, so when that day finally comes, the place looks nice and tidy. Finally managed to leave Gerudo Town and set off on our search for Vo. I wanted to put all our Vo and U lessons to the test, but none of the Vo we've met have measured up. Oh, that reminds me, before we left, I heard someone talking about a Vo in the outside world. They called him a hero. Hero, huh? I bet he's a strong Vo who's taller than us, even. Okay, I'm going to take him out. You mean, ask him out, right? Our class did cover how to be the one to make the first move. Anyway, I'm sure it's possible to pursue the hero, but how would we even recognize him? Oh, the legendary sword. Now I remember. The hero is carrying the legendary sword. Okay, the legendary sword. Wait, what is a legendary sword anyway? If it's good enough to be called legendary, then it's probably close or something? Oh, maybe it's really tall. Taller than us, even if we were standing on each other's shoulders. This sounds like a real pain. I'd be easier to just launch a surprise attack. If we were really careful, we could easily sneak up on the target. Risa, you have to stop referring to Vo as targets. Yeah, the legendary sword has decayed and broken into pieces. Hiya, Beetle. Number one priority is finding that sword. The duggies are adorable. It's a shame I cannot pet them. Alright, now I need a sell, because I do need rupees for... Alright, that will have to do. Take your time, Jerry. What's the Lucky Clover Gazette covering in this edition? Great Fairy flees into Flower Bud. Yikes, that doesn't sound good at all. A great fairy known for her love of music has hidden herself away in her flower bud. Nearby Woodland Stable is in a panic. I'd heard a musical troupe was heading to Eldon in the northeast. I wonder if they're planning to visit Woodland Stable. I bet there's a lot going on there too. Plus, there's a rumor that a great fairy would sometimes offer a blessing to visiting travelers. Hopefully the great fairy near here emerges someday. Lucky Clover Gazette is here for you. It's open its offices at Rito Stable. Any eager new journalists are encouraged to apply. The stable has turned into a newspaper then. That's definitely a change. I suppose if I'm ever near Rito Village, I could pop over there and see what it's all about. Hello and welcome. Make sure to visit the stable before you head out. That's just common sense. The Outskirts Stable, home of the Great Fairy Kaisa. If you have a question about horses, you can ask at the counter out front. Or you can use the counter inside if you want to stay at the inn, of course. Great Fairy? The Great Fairy grants travelers a blessing that gives them strong protection. Well, that's what folks say, at least. Did you come to see the Great Fairy Kaisa? Unfortunately, she sealed herself away after the upheaval. She hasn't come out since. Before that, she used to make an appearance from time to time. She's a big fan of music, you know, especially flutes. Why, when the flutist Piper came by, she would poke her face out of her fountain. It's been a long time, though. I sure love that music group that used to pass through. I wish they would come by and play for her again. Oh, my apologies, I was just thinking out loud. Please make yourself comfortable. So it seems to have her emerge, we'll need to get the music troupe here. I'm glad to see you made it to Outskirts Stable. These horses are quite the charmers, eh? They used to be stabled southwest of here in Gerudo Canyon, but when the weather changed after the upheaval, it took that stable by surprise. The horses couldn't handle the extreme temperatures, so I took them in. Hey, have you heard any rumors about skeletal horses? If you take the road north, there's a place called the Senedin Park Ruins. Folks say they appear there night after night. Are they spirits of dead horses that can move on, or cursed horses born in the upheaval? Or, I'm sorry, I lose my head as soon as the conversation turns to horses. Well, I expect it's just a rumor, but if it were true, I'd sure like to meet one. Alright, you look like a skeletal horse. Alright, we have 1 point to pony points. I'll get a regular bed and I will pay, so we get the pony point. Good morning. And this should net us a new reward. Have you already seen the Zonai ruins at Dig Dog Bridge? You can get there by heading west down this road to a tree-wire intersection, then turning south. I've heard that the Zonai ruins that showed up there are the biggest in the world. Well, I thought it sounded interesting. If you haven't seen them yet, you should take Okay? You'd like to get your pony points reward, right? For 5 points, you get the Horse God fabric. That fabric design, bearing the design of the horse god Melania. It looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. I hear that Dye Shop in Hateno Village has a new service using fabric. If you ever find yourself in Necluda, you ought to stop by. I'm sure they can help put this fabric to use. If you save up just 2 more points, you'll be able to use the Melania bed, which is said to bring prophecies from the horse god Melania. We appreciate your patronage. Oh, we made ourselves a car. That's how that works. Interesting. Well, as much as I would love to, won't be able to take up a car up there. Good morning. Things are a bit of a mess around here. If you need to use the stable, you can check in at the counter. Oh, but if you have questions about routes through the area, then I have a guide for you. If you're passing through here, then you must be heading to Gerudo Town, right? Allow me to offer information about my regional recommendations free of charge. If it's Gerudo Town you want, then the safest route is to cross Dig Dog Bridge. Get there, head right when you leave the stable, then take another right at the treeway intersection. A massive Zonai ruin fell near the bridge. That place is swarming with researchers. You can't miss it. Well, you'll have to get through the desert to reach Gerudo Town. I've heard an enormous sand shroud has blown in and they've locked down tight. Now I'm finally back to doing the work I enjoy, but don't worry, my humble guiding services are still available. Is there anything I can help you with? Well then, have you heard about the Colosseum ruins? To get to those ruins, first face directly away from the front of the stable. Take a look at the mountain that's somewhat off to your right. You'll find the ruins by crossing over it. If you stand right in the middle of the strange circular ruins and close your eyes, something happens. You can hear the battle cry of those powerful soldiers testing their strength long ago. Hearing that, you can't help feeling a rush of adventure. I highly recommend going to those ruins. Be warned, a truly vicious monster has settled there. Yeah, we saw it from the sky and then we died. You'll probably end up testing your strength against it. Oh, there's a fairy down here. Oh, there's plenty of fairies down here. Sticky frog. Alright. Not bad. 3 fairies there. Oh, the nerve of you coming here. Please go away. You're just a monster who's after my blessing of clothing enhancement. The world outside my bud is filthy with gloom and full of monsters. Don't try to deny it. I know it's true. My older sister Tara told me. Even the music I love is gone, and until I hear the sound of a flute out in the world, I'll never go outside again. I moved near the stable to grant my blessings to travelers. If I heard the sound of a flute played by a musician on troupe, I'd feel cheered up enough to come out and face the world. Alright, yep. Kind of figured. Get the music troupe back in. Oh, there is a Korok in need. Mistakes guide you. Oh, these stakes. Oh. Bundle of arrows, always handy. I'm simply not close enough. Welcome back, Tia. Thing is, I don't know how I'm gonna get away from here. Oh, that works. Thanks, Tia. Okay, that's one shrine down. I'm quite sure. Oh, there was the Korok there. I'm also quite sure behind this mountain there was another shrine. Your friend and you got separated. Where is your friend? All the way up there. How am I going to get you up there, huh? All the way up there. For now, I'll leave you. Want to share my shelter from the rain? I've got room to spare. Rain makes it hard to see and even harder to climb. No point in trying to do either until the weather clears. That's why I'm taking a little break. Why try to power through and risk getting injured with nothing to show for it? I wonder if we need a license to drive here. Hiya. What was that? you actually hit me. Well done. Oh, goodness. I am almost out of arrows. Doesn't help if I waste them. Soldier Construct 2 Horn. Captain Construct 2. Oh, there's still another one. Fair enough, we didn't get the little cutscene thing. Now we got this little jingle. Portable pots. I would have preferred arrows. Ah, Link, we meet again. Have you found anything closest to where Princess Zelda might be? Lady Impa believes she has found a source of information that might help. I suggested you go meet with Lady Impa. She should be at New Serene Stable in North Hyrule Plate. I'm trying to reach her myself, but I'm sorry to say that I'm so bad with directions I haven't gotten there yet. I have to get there soon though, so forgive me if I excuse myself. Maybe I should not be driving on this. As I'm quite sure I'm going to take a dip into the sea below. Hey buddy, if you're going to Gerudo Canyon over the suspension bridge, you better be careful. I used to have a stable in the canyon, but ever since the upheaval sent the weather all screwy, horses hate the place. No horses meant travelers meant no business for my stable. I was ruined. I had no choice but to relocate and open a mini stable over here. But boy, do I miss the old spot. Still got both your ears, or did I talk off one of them? Anyway, let me know your name so I can confirm that you're a stable member. Goodbye. Mushroom. Morning. Hey, wait, are you headed to Gerudo Canyon too? If you are, just know the guard up ahead will give you a test. That's right, all the questions are about how to deal with hot and cold weather. But no matter how many times I try, I can't seem to pass. I thought I at least had the basics down, splashing yourself with water to cool down, stuff like that. And I was studying all night, so I'm sure I'll get it right today. I am nowhere near prepared, but we'll see how far we can get. Not for the test, for the weather. Oh, just a dream. I've been researching the spherical relic up ahead near the suspension bridges. Other researchers are studying similar sites in Kakariko Village to the east and Terry Town to the northeast. I want to solve this relic riddles before they do, but there's so much work left, the urgency makes it hard to sleep. Good morning. Oh, might you be a traveler? I'm camping here so I can investigate the giant ruins that follow the entrance to Gerudo Canyon just up ahead. Rubble and ruins have been falling all over since the upheaval, but the ruins at the border are particularly immense. We set up this camp so we can carry out a full investigation of that site. This area has a very harsh environment, but we make interesting discoveries every day, so it's worth it. If you like the unique ruins up ahead, you might also be interested in visiting Kakariko Village off to the east. The various ruins there are fascinating and definitely worth your time. Gerudo Canyon is a huge canyon to the south. It leads to Gerudo Desert, where you would find Gerudo Town. However, lately the days in Gerudo Canyon have been blisteringly hot and the nights have been absolutely freezing. You'll collapse before long if you aren't prepared to deal with extreme weather. For example, I have been maintaining a careful diet to help me deal with these extreme temperatures. Want to know more? Chat with the girl in that tent over there. She'll be able to answer any questions you have. You keep an eye out for the other investigators or travelers. If you're going to pass through Gerudo Canyon, you may find others with useful information to share. What would be a good breakfast today? I want everyone to start the day off right after all. Oh, I haven't seen you before. I don't think... Are you here because you've heard about me? Well, it's all true. I'm the one in charge of keeping the members of the researching team healthy and happy. And I figured out the secret to keeping them energized. Want to know what it is? Of course you do. And I'll tell you. It's all about what they eat. When it's hot outside, you should cook up meals using chill shrooms. When it's cold, substitute sun shrooms instead. It's amazing how well the body can hold up to high or low temperatures if you use the right ingredients. Well, want to try it for yourself? I'm sure you do. Feel free to use this pot. Hello there. Another portable pot. That's all I've been finding. It's like the game is saying, you're going to need to cook up some things. Alright? You won't find any campfires, but you will need to cook. Better run! Oh, I needed construct. Yes, yes. Maybe just the construct horns then? Stakes? Oh, I can just get stakes. And big wheels. Oh, there we go. Springs. And batteries. That will do. What egg thingy is floating on an island? The one that we were using? Oh, sorry if I seem disappointed. I just thought our friends might have returned. Nania and I lost sight of 3 of our friends on the road in Gerudo Canyon. I had agreed to meet here if we got separated, but there's still no sign of them. The longer they're gone, the more worried I get. What if they're lost or hurt? They're experienced travelers. I'm sure they'll be fine. Probably stop to rest in a cave or under some shade along the road. The canyon gets so hot during the day. Not to say they'll travel faster at night. If it gets so cold, they might have to start a fire to keep from freezing. But they'll be back in due time. We just have to be patient. I hope you're right. Disaster in Gerudo Canyon. Oh, what are you doing out in this rain? Are you here to help us with our investigation of these ruins? Thanks to the extreme temperatures around here, we were only able to work a little bit at a time. Days are so hot that you'll pass out quick if you're not in the shade, and the nights just so cold. Thanks to this rain, we can actually get some stuff done. Take a look at this. You know, why don't you keep it? Thank you. If only it would rain in Gerudo Canyon. Being soaked would keep us cool while we work. Too high up for us, isn't it? Yeah. Our ability doesn't reach. Depends what you mean by that, Jerry. There is a chest up there. Are your studies going well, fella? Boy, are mine ever not. I know you can pour water in yourself to keep cool for a while, but that's it. That's all I seem to retain.